Look at this. We have like a hole. We have a hole where our toilet should be. So my poor father had to run across to a park. That's what happens when you have Taco Bell for lunch. Anyway. Hey there, my name is Jason. I'm a registered polysomnographic technologist or a sleep tech, also the founder of the website freesleepadvice.com, the forum freesleepadvice.com/forum, and this channel, the lanky lefty 27. If you're already not a subscriber, you're like way behind the game, and like everyone is a subscriber. If you're not a subscriber, you're probably like not in the in crowd, but like if you are a subscriber, you're definitely cool. So it's been a long time since I've done a video, so why the hell am I doing a video now? Well, I have been extremely busy. My wife and I have moved. We're in a very, what's the word for it? A very crappy neighborhood in a crappy location. And we wanted to raise our kids in a nicer area. So what does anyone do? You buy the crappiest house in the nicest location and you try to fix it up. So I've been working my butt off, putting in new floors. Beautiful things like this behind me. And this. And painting and electrical. All kinds of stuff. I've been busy doing all that stuff, but in doing that, and this is the point of this video, in doing that, I started thinking to myself about tiredness. Tiredness. And what I started to do is a video on, you know what, people always think that when they're tired, they must have narcolepsy. And so that got me doing a video. And when I went back to view this video that I did on narcolepsy, I realized just how god awful it was. And the reason why is I was getting probably about 4 hours of sleep a night. I was working easily 18, sometimes 20 hours a day, and just back at it, because I had to go back to work. I could only take off so much time, so I was really just burning the midnight oil. And so this video I made, it's all the signs and symptoms of lack of sleep are present. And so it brought me to another video. I'm gonna have to redo that other one on narcolepsy and tiredness. We're gonna save that for another day. Now we're doing the reasons why you're tired, or things that occur why you're so sleepy. So what we're doing now is we're trying to discuss what exactly does sleep deprivation cause, and if this sleep deprivation has to do with you having sleep apnea. Should you go in and get tested? Let's begin. So one of the symptoms of being extremely sleepy is you're always hungry. So what lack of sleep has been found to cause is an increase in ghrelin, G-H-R-E-L-L-I-N. Look it up. If you have increased levels of ghrelin, this makes you extremely, why, I don't know, hungry and crave fatty foods and sugary foods. Why? I don't know. Another thing that lack of sleep causes is a gain in weight. Now this is probably, I'm sure, associated with the increased ghrelin, but lack of sleep also decreases your metabolism. What was found in the 2012 article in the Annals of Internal Medicine. Someone's gonna tell me it's annals. It's annals, I'm almost sure of this. What this article found is that 4 hours of sleep for 4 days in a row greatly decreased the ability of your body of insulin to control your metabolism. Well, not metabolism, but your body's overall energy levels. So if you have a lot of energy or sugar in the bloodstream, insulin is pumped out and that sucks it up into the muscles. So it kind of keeps your blood glucose levels as steady as possible. Lack of sleep causes this to go out of whack, and so you're again completely dicked. Another sign of excessive tiredness or sleep deprivation is memory fog. Your memory's bad, can't remember this, can't remember that. A lot of people do refer to it as memory fog though. Why is this? Don't know. One theory seems to be that while you're asleep, toxins from your brain are purged. And you wake up with a fresh brain without the fog. Ta-da! Another sign is you are clumsy. Decreased motor skills is another sign of being tired. Just because you're clumsy, does that mean you're tired? Not really, but if you're tired, I do notice that I am clumsy. Another thing can be extreme emotional changes. So this can be anything from overreacting, crying, anxiety, all the way to, I notice a lot of, like myself when I work the night shift, not wake up in the morning. In the morning after your shift, you'd be giddy, you'd be slap happy. Any of these weird emotional extremes tend to be a sign of lack of sleep. Although oftentimes with sleep apnea patients, it tends to be, like with guys, they're kind of dicks. Another symptom of sleep deprivation is getting sick a lot. While you're asleep, something that is created is cytokines. Now these they prevent inflammation and they fight infection. Less sleep, less cytokines, more chance of infection and then getting sick. Other signs are inability to concentrate, falling asleep at the wheel, typical stuff like that. But does this mean that you actually have sleep apnea? You know, probably not, though it absolutely can be. So some other things that you should look into, or you should ask yourself, should I get a sleep study? Well, ask yourself these simple questions first. Do you have high blood pressure? If you have high blood pressure, that is a very strong indicator of sleep apnea. Do you have a dry throat in the morning? That's also a big sign. Do you have a sore throat in the morning? That's also a big sign. Does someone hear you snoring? That's a big sign. Does someone see you or witness you stop breathing? That's a freaking huge sign. That's like, ta-da! You gotta listen to that one. Another strong sign is morning headaches, and that has to do with less oxygen to the brain while you're sleeping. If you're stopping breathing over and over again, that deprives your brain of the food it needs, and you're gonna wake up with a headache. Another thing is frequent urination. If any of those things you do, it is a very good idea to get tested for sleep apnea. Now I'm gonna go ahead and show you that video. What does sleep deprivation look like in Jason? I'm gonna actually edit it because it's super long and kind of embarrassing, and I don't really know what the hell I was doing in it. I just want you to see the kind of lack of concentration that occurs in someone with sleep deprivation. So enjoy. I've been getting asked this quite a bit lately because I haven't put up any videos. I really don't have a great video today per se, because usually I go into a somewhat preparation, but I was just thinking I should actually do a video. So let me show you why I haven't been putting up any videos lately. And you'll see. I'm doing a bunch of renovation. I bought a new home, so my studio that I've been filming in is no more. And hey, come and walk with me. My studio is no more. So right now I'm doing renovations to a home. I bought it in a much nicer neighborhood, mostly because, you know, when you have small kids, you kind of want to grow up in a nicer neighborhood. But to do that, we had to sell our nice house in a crap neighborhood with helicopters constantly circling, police helicopters shouting out criminals to freeze, and we're releasing the dogs. Now we're in a crap shack, but we're in a nicer neighborhood. So I want to renovate it. You can kind of see what's going on here. Not real great. Here's my kitchen. I've been laying hardwood floor. Super dusty, but there's all our floors. And you can see we have them going on right here. Nailing away. Anyway, so what's the point of this video? I want to talk a little bit about narcolepsy. And so what I was thinking, I've been doing this, it feels like 17 hours a day for the last 6 days, just going at it. And I'm freaking tired. I'm like really tired. Like I'm physically and mentally exhausted. What that reminds me of is patients who come into the lab, or patients who come in and they swear that they have narcolepsy. Well, narcolepsy, I don't want to call it exotic, but it's kind of an exotic sleep disorder. It's not real common. And so there's people, God, please forgive my train of thought. I haven't, like dehydrated too. I have no faucets and no plumbing right now. All our toilets are off. Look at this. We have like a hole. We have a hole where our toilet should be. So my poor father had to run across to a park. So what happens when you have Taco Bell for lunch. Anyway, so I'm thinking about how tired I am and how a lot of patients come in and they automatically assume they have narcolepsy because, hey, I can fall asleep in 2 seconds flat. Actually, I lied. We do have a toilet. It's just not. Okay, wait, let me try to get on task here. Holy crap. That was a... Hey, if you have any questions, join my forum, subscribe to this channel, like the video, love the video. If you have any questions, contact me at freesleepadvice.com/forum. Thanks.